Tony. All you got to do is send me a email to that address, where you can find me on Facebook, Joel Landcastle on Facebook Messenger. It's probably the easiest, quickest way to get registered in. I think I've seen you around, Tony. If you're referred from somebody, just let me know. If you're from the Time Travelers Auction or We the People or anywhere, any places like that, any channels that I'm familiar with that can vouch for, then you're good to go. But we are live. We are live. We got some great stuff tonight. We got some really good marbles, bottles, jars. A little bit of uranium tonight. We got some fossils too. A couple people asked about some fossils that we found here in central New York. Personally, historical flasks, open panels, stuff like that. Some good stuff as always. Make sure you guys are in here liking as you come in, please. Check out our videos. Make sure you're liking those. Make sure you're hitting the bell so you get notified when we go live. Every time we go live, if you have that bell clicked, you'll be notified. Yeah, Tony, it doesn't ring a bell to me, my man. Just send me an email or a Facebook Messenger message to Joel Landcastle with how you're going to pay for your purchases and your shipping address, full shipping address. We can get you going, my man. Appreciate you jumping on. Make sure everybody's subscribed. We go live every Monday and Thursday night at 6:45 Eastern Time. Hope everybody's having a good Labor Day. I'm laboring on Labor Day. Haven't stopped yet. Haven't even had dinner yet tonight. Did all the packings. Everybody has been boxed and tracked, shipped tomorrow. What's up, James? What's going on, my man? Thanks for joining us, brother. So Ron Gates and Gail Coppinger are the only two I have to still get trackings to, but they got some pretty large orders, so we'll get to those tomorrow for you guys, Ron and Gail. And we had one person that's going to pay Tuesday, so we'll get that out Wednesday for them. But again, guys, we have got the duck race finals from season 10 on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. A little bit of business we're going through here. The finalists are in. All the winners are in that race that have won 1 through 9 races throughout the season. And it's going to be a fun battle. Check out that preview video. Everybody is in that who is in the final race. I did briefly, Jennifer. I really haven't had time to check a lot of that stuff. I've been bombarded with messages for questions and bottles and stuff like that through my other Facebook groups, but I just have not had time to engage some of you guys. I apologize. I'll check them out tonight. Hey, Linda, how's it going? We got some good stuff. We got almost 10 people in here, which is cool. We start at 6:45 and we go live around 7 o'clock. We just kind of hang out, let the lobby fill up with people. Again, hope everybody's having a good Labor Day. Show you some stuff here real quick that we got tonight. And we have got a phenomenal marble collection. This thing, look at this. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. It's not in the best shape. This is a German end-of-day glass onion skin swirl. It has definitely been used big time, but it's massive. I mean, this thing is like a lacrosse ball. And I believe this is the end-of-day glass, early piece, 1850s, 1860s, maybe earlier. So this is 2-inch plus on this one. Panel scar, the whole bit. This stopper is absolutely crazy. This is uranium. We got another uranium marble, bunch of them. We got some German swirls. Some really nice marbles in this collection that we got. Not just marbles, we got jars, bottles, all that goodies, but just that's what we got out here right now. So if you are a marble collector, you have got some serious marbles coming through these auctions. This one is absolutely gorgeous. It's got glitter in there. This one is sexy and sweet. I am not versed on my marbles, but I know this is a good one. They're all good. That one is awesome. I'm not sure, Jennifer. We'll check them out. It might. But yeah, that's an early German with like a forget the guy told me the name that who consigned this collection. I forget though. I'll do my best. I'm sure we'll have some marble people on helping me out with the names. Yeah, that one's nice, and that's a big shooter. This is even bigger. We'll try to get the best measurements on them. A lot of these are shooters. Yep. Definitely an onion skin, but they have certain names to them. Oh, Rock, you don't want to do that. Germans are highly, highly sought after. I do know that about marbles. I can't tell you the color and pattern and swirl and all that, but like I know this one is, where is it? This is what they call Licino. Right here, this was the bag it was actually in. Licino swirl. He had 45 bucks on it in his shop. This is a big dog. It's like candy cane, blue and red. These marbles are not cheap. We'll start them off where we can for you guys, but they are definitely some really good marbles, ones you don't see. We got 18 people in here, guys. Make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribed to us. Check us out. We do the auctions. We try to be as formative as we can, so you guys will learn some things along the way from everybody in here as well. And we are going to do a live segment, a little bit of Q&A when we can pick a night to do it. Yeah, absolutely, Russell. I know you're in there 3-4 times. James is in there quite a bit. I'll have to go through my notes. You guys will be informed of how many ducks each person has. All right, so we're up to 20. Appreciate it, guys. We got, I don't know, just about 5 minutes to go. Don't have one, Jennifer. I do not have one. They're tough to come by. The closures by themselves are usually people hold on to them. So if you are new, guys, just send me an email right there, glasssniper101 with 3 S's at yahoo.com. Just full name, please. Your username for YouTube, your shipping address, and what your method of payment is, please. And I try to check that about once a day. I'll check it after the auctions. But we do 2 times a week live shows. Hey, Ron, I got your tracking and Gail Coppinger's tracking coming probably tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, have it shipped by Wednesday. You and Gail are the 2 big orders from this last week. So everybody else is out there. Appreciate you jumping on, Ron. We got some great killer marbles. All right, we'll get to the marbles here shortly, guys. We'll kind of mix them in. We like to alternate bottles, jars, marbles, different things. So we'll try to keep it mixed up for you the best we can tonight. Nope, not yet, Jerry. We just started. Thanks for jumping on, brother. Just started. Congrats on, I think you got at least one duck in the final race, Jerry. So congrats on that. Tony, did you send that over? If you sent that over, you're free to bid tonight. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that you sent it. All right, Tony, you're good, my man. Hey, Michelle, I got at least one miniature lot for you tonight, little mini bottles. There are a couple other little minis. We'll have some fossils tonight, too, some pretty cool stuff. I'll show you a couple of pieces. I know Rock was interested. This is all stuff that I've found. It dates between 400 to 600 million years old. This is the Middle Devonian or Upper Devonian period. These are dug in central New York in the Finger Lakes region by myself. I've actually excavated a lot of these little bugs. So these are 400 to 600 million years old. They predate dinosaurs by 200 million years. So if you can imagine that, when the dinosaurs were here, these bugs were here 200 million years before dinosaurs roamed the earth. Some of the first creatures, basically, that were on Earth. This one was found in central New York. This is a Trilobite, and I'll get measurements on them. It is in the matrix, and we've got some little bit of horn coral that they feed on, but this was all the sea floor. So pretty cool little bug. He is missing his head, unfortunately. They like to curl up. They curl up like potato bugs. They round up as a defense mechanism. So I think he was curling and his head was in here, but good size one there. Jerry Bender, what do you got to do to participate? Jerry, all you got to do is send me an email right there to glasssniper101@yahoo.com. Send me your information, your username on YouTube, your full name, full address, and your method of payment, how you like to pay. We take Venmo, PayPal, Facebook Pay. Those are the preferred methods. So if you go ahead and send that and you confirm that you've sent it, I will allow you to bid tonight. I will check it after the auction. The quickest way to get verified is just to send me a message in Facebook Messenger under Joel Landcastle. It should be in the description under the YouTube channel. Hey, Steve. Appreciate that, brother. Something like that, right? All right, we're up to 30, guys. Let's get those likes up there tonight. Let's get 50 plus tonight. We're going to shoot for 55 likes tonight. Let's do 55 likes. If we hit that mark, we're going to give some free stuff away. We like to do that in our auctions. If you do win a lot in one of my auctions, you are put into a duck race event with the other auction winners from our Monday night auction, our Thursday night auction through the week. If you win that race, you move on to a final. And that's always race 10. We are at a final right now, so we're kind of at a transition period. We are not going to start, I guess tonight is not going to be duck race eligible. Thursday night this week will be. Okay, so the final is going to be, for the last season, season 2 is going to be this Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And that is for $100 in auction credit and the trophy of season 2. Just a cool little event, little giveaway I like to do for everybody. Hey, John. Make sure you guys are telling your friends. Have everybody subscribe to the channel. Your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma Sue, whoever it may be. Have them check us out on the channel. Subscribe to us. Maybe you guys will learn something. Maybe you won't. But if you're into history and antique glass and bottles and just old stuff in general, you're in the right place. So we do shipping once a week. We do invoice the day after the auction if you win something. Friday every week we invoice for shippings. Okay, so that's about it, guys. We're gonna get rolling. We got 31. Here we go. Let's start with a nice lot of inks. we're gonna start with a nice lot of inks here. It's gonna be a lot of 3. Disable that flash. All right, so we got a Cause ink out of New York. This one's hand blown. I can't remember if we dug this one or not. I'm not sure. Okay, Jerry, if you sent it, you're good to go. You are good to go if you sent it. Thank you, sir. So this is right around, excuse me, I would say probably 1900 era, maybe late 1890s. It is hand blown, Cause ink. These do come in machine made. This is the one of the earlier ones they made out of New York. You're gonna get a lot of 3 inks, and it's got a little green aqua tone to it. This one needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It was dug. It's a cone ink and a nice deep aqua blue rolled lip on it. 1890s, early 1890s on these. No damage other than just a little bit of haze. And here's a nice kind of light colored one. This is a mucilage out of Canada. This is LePage's Canada mucilage. And this one is a machine-made ink. It's got a little fisheye right there in the glass, little flash fisheye. Probably 1915 era on this one, but you're gonna get all 3. One money. We're gonna start them at $8 on all 3. $8 and go. And if you guys are new and just joining us, that's our partner in crime. Everybody, welcome Albert McDuff. He's got one eye. You can see he's missing an eye. He has had some battle action, but he's loyal, and he's part of the family, the We're Live family. So, all right, we got Rock at 8. Thanks, Rock. Looking for 10. I didn't go over it, but $2 bids is what we do. Anything over $100 is $5 bids. And let me know if you guys are outdone bidding. We do not use the sniper method of bidding with the clock. We do let people say that they're done bidding. All you got to do is comment out. Okay, so that way we can start the clock for 25 seconds and hammer for the highest bidder. We got 10 with John. Thanks, John. Looking for 12 on these 3. We do actual shipping. We get you the best rates. Everything is packed safe and sound, securely. We've been doing this about 7 years on Facebook, and we just started here on YouTube, but we're growing pretty fast. So everybody can attest that shipping comes in safe and sound. Sometimes we get some Canadian stuff. We try to stick to American based, but sometimes we'll do some foreign stuff. Hey, Mike. We got John at 10 looking for 12. On the inks, 3 inks here. $10 looking for 12. Thanks for that, Rock. We try to make sure everything is safe. I try to do I go by the method of if I can throw it off my roof and feel comfortable that it won't break, then it's packed well enough for me. But I think we're ahead of the game as far as standards all the way around, guys, from the auction to the customer service to the shipping. I think we're unmatched, in my opinion. All right, we got 10 looking for 12. 10 looking for 12. Going to the clock, 25 seconds. When the timer goes off, time is up. Oh, we got too many bottles out there. Ten with John looking for 12. 5 seconds. Sold to John Amici. $10. Thanks, John. John, I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize. All right, next we're going to go to a jar. We're going to go to a half pint. What's up, Randy? This is a half pint Atlas Easy Seal. This is one of the tough variations to get based on the small size of this. You got your squatty pints. your quarts, your pints, your half gallons. This is the half pint size. A little bit tough one to get. If you're going for the run of them in different sizes, this is probably the one that's going to be the toughest to acquire for you. All right, I'm not sure, maybe like 1910 on these or so, 1905. Everything is correct. It is a smooth lip jar. The exterior has a couple little under the lip nicks. Just little rough spots. Nothing too major. We're going to start this guy at 10. There's your insert for it. Really clean jar. Tough size, little guy, half pint. That's not true. Got one package with the jar in 2 pieces. The jar was wrapped separate from the lid. Who? Chad. Always harassing me. I've never shipped to you, Chad. You always come and pick up your stuff, you little bugger. That's it, Chad. I'm selling those Hotchkiss bottles cheap. Chad can sign a couple of nice Hotchkiss bottles, guys. We're going to run those later tonight. 10 with Jennifer. Thanks, Jennifer. Looking for 12. What's up, buddy? Chad, if you guys don't know, he's my digging partner. Me and Chad together are Finger Lakes diggers. We are animals with the outhouses and privies in our area. But he is my partner in crime. We went out and dug the other day. We got our butts handed to us. 10 with Jennifer, guys. Looking for 12. 10 looking for 12. Next, we're going to a bottle. It's a nice one. We didn't get nothing, but we didn't do good. That's for sure. 10 on this one, looking for 12. 25 seconds. Any other bidders? We'll do a lag check after this, too. After this, we'll do a lag check. We got some historical flasks, too, tonight, guys. Never know what you're going to find in our auctions. All right, that's sold to Jennifer Turner. Nice spot, Jennifer. Right, Randy. Yeah. I do, though. I try to pack that way. If it won't break when I throw it off my roof, then it's good to go. All right, let's do a lag check. Let's get the lag check in there. Let's see here. We'll do the flash. Oh, lag loop. We'll go 2 minutes, 25 seconds for the lags. Lag Bobby, lag Randy. Lag Jennifer, lag Jerry, lag Linda, lag Tony, lag Jerry, lag Orrin, lag Greg, lag John. Should run around 5 to 10 seconds roughly. James, lag, see you, my man. Lag Gail. Lag Mary. And congrats, Mary, on a finals entry. 22 seconds. That is no way, Jennifer. You got some terrible internet or something. I've never seen it that high. Lag Russell. If you got 22 seconds on YouTube lag, your Facebook lag is going to be over a minute. It's usually pretty quick. Sam lag, Jerry lag. 7 seconds for Jerry B. It's almost real time on YouTube. That's what I love about going over here. That's crazy, Jennifer. Yeah, just make sure you keep that in mind when you're bidding. Lag from Wayne County. Hey, Christine. 6 seconds for Jerry Bender. We got 2 Jerry B's. About 20 seconds left here with the lag checks, guys. We're going to move to a bottle. "13 seconds for Gail. It's not terrible, Gail. 12 for Christine. That's not too bad. Usually it's between 5 to 15 or so. 13, 15 seconds. All right. We can keep the clock out there. All right, guys, next we've got, let me take this flash off. So this is a S. Oberdiener pharmacist out of Santa Clara. This is a Western druggist. Don't see a whole lot of these in my neck of the woods on the East Coast. I believe it is a AMFco. I'm not certain what that maker is. I'm used to a lot of the WT and Co's, the Whitehall Tatums that were out of New Jersey, basically on the East Coast. But this is definitely a West Coast manufacturer. Santa Clara, I think that's California. It has been dug, but there's no issues. You can get it tumbled up, cleaned up if you choose to. It's not too bad, but it's a small size. I'll get a measurement for you. We're gonna start that one, and I'll tell you what, I'm gonna throw a marble on top of it. I'm gonna throw a reacting marble on top. This guy right here, a nice uranium reacting marble. We're gonna start it at 10 and go. Gotcha, Christine. That's funny. And the pharmacist druggist measures 3 3/4 inches to the top of the lip. I believe that's Santa Clara, California. Interesting druggist. We got 12 with Ron. Thanks, Ron. Looking for 14. This is a good one. This is one that doesn't come up. I can tell you that for sure. Yeah, I don't think it's New York, Randy. Some of these came from the West Coast, so, and this one did. If I dug it out here in New York, I would think maybe it would be New York, but I don't think it is. 12 with Ron Gates, looking for 14. Hooper says it's California. Thanks, Hoops. Hooper has seen a lot of bottles. $12 looking for 14. 3 3/4 inch druggist. With the reacting marble here, guys. We're not going to spend too much time. That's a steal, Ron. 25 seconds. you could actually see the clock. Jeff, you missed 3 inks, a half pint Atlas Easy Seal, and now this one. But you're here for this one. Nice buy. Thank you, Ron. Very nice buy on that, buddy. All right, next we're gonna do some minis. We're gonna do that lot of minis. I know Michelle's on here. You're gonna get a bunch of these guys. This is a Kemp's Balsam out of Leroy, New York. It doesn't say Leroy, but that's what it is. 3 or 4 little mini bottles here. Kemp's Balsam. This one's probably 18. This is the early one. It's got a long neck on it. It's probably 1870s or 1880s. We've got an amber. This one's hand blown. Just an amber pill bottle. 37F on the base. Nice light color. These are all nice little mini lots. This one is pretty cool because it's got like an inside little partial formed bird swing going on it. Little pinch in the glass where the tooling got all funky. It's got a Y on the base or a number 1. And this guy, just a med, but nice little size. And these are all hand blown, somewhere between, well, this one's earlier, but these 3 are probably 1890s or so. We'll start the lot at $5. $5 on the lot. These are all little miniature bottles. The tallest one's in the back, and that is just over 3.5. Oh, Michelle, I missed you. I think I missed you on that last bottle. Sorry about that, Michelle. We got 5 with Jerry Bender. 5 with Jerry Bender, looking for 7. Yeah, I think I missed Michelle's bid on that last one. I apologize, Michelle. $5 with Jerry on these, all 4, 1 money, looking for 7. Next, we're gonna go to a Ponald Western Spice. Are you sure, Ron? Yeah, thank you, Hoops. I think it was on the last one. Ron says she can have it, so if you want it, Michelle, that would be 14 on that last one with the marble. Just let us know. It's at 5, Linda. The bid is 5. We're looking for 7. We got Michelle at 10. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle, did you want the last one with the marble for 14? Ron says it's okay. It's good. Good to go. We can switch it. Up to you. Appreciate that, Ron. We got 10 looking for 12 on these guys. Please let us know if you're out. Bid fast. No worries, you can have it. I'm not sure what that means, Michelle. Is that a yay or a nay? 10 looking for 12. Going to the clock. 25 seconds. All right, Ron, that's yours, buddy. Appreciate the offer there for Michelle on that one. Got to bid fast, guys. Plenty of time here. We got 10 looking for 12. Gotcha, Michelle. I don't know what the confusion is with everybody. Michelle, you won it. 10 bucks. Michelle, 10 bucks. Nice. This little mini lot there, Michelle. All right, next is a real nice one here, guys. This has got some great patina on this. I really love this bottle. It was privy dug out west. Very early Western spice. This one is just a gorgeous rainbow patina. Caused from the ground. It is a rolled lip. This one's probably 1840s, 1850s. There's your open panel scar. Just an absolutely beautiful Western spice open panel spice bottle. All right, we're gonna start this one at. I'd like to start this one at least 30, guys. This is a good one. This has got such a crazy lip going on to it. Pre-Civil War spice, Western spice. I've watched Paul Nutt's videos. He's pretty good. He does, I really like his videos. He does a lot of the history back work. I think that's awesome. I wish I had time to do that. We got Ron at 30. Thank you, Ron. Look at the character in this one, guys. It's early, pre-Civil War. 30 looking for 32. This measures 6 3/4 inches tall. It's a spice, Tony. It's a spice bottle. They call them Western spices. Certainly identifiable in that shape. Open paneled. 30 with Ron looking for 32. $32 with John looking for 34. This thing is super, super crude and early. Sharp panel scar in there. I mean, you can clean it, get some of this stuff off, but I just like it just like this. That's how I mean, it's pretty. People gravitate towards it. $32, looking for 34. Gonna go to the clock, 25 seconds. Nobody should be exceeding a 30-second lag time, so. 34 with Ron. Thanks, Ron. Looking for 36. $34, looking for 36. $36 with John, looking for 38. Thanks for your bids tonight, guys. Appreciate it. 38 with Ron Gates, looking for 40. $40 with John, looking for 42 or better. Hope everybody's having a good Labor Day. I've been laboring like crazy. 42, looking for 44. We got some beautiful stuff tonight. John's out. Thank you, John. All right, guys, final call. Any other bidders, if you want to be in, you got 16 seconds to bid. If you haven't been in yet, you're on the clock. Heavy Ron. I know, there's no rest for the wicked. No rest for the wicked people like me and Ron. And we're busy. Busy. All right, Ron, you've been listing cards. That is sold to you, Ron. You got it 42, brother. Ron, I was going to ask you, I think I did before, but you don't have any basketball, right? You don't have any basketball PSA stuff, do you? Older stuff probably, but nothing newer, right? All right, that one's going to Ron. Thanks, Ron. Let's see. Let's mix in a jar. What did I say we were going to do? All right, let's do a marble. Let's see what kind of action we're getting on these marbles. All right, we're going to do this one. So this is a shooter size swirl. This thing is a reactor. It is a nice good size shooter. I don't have calipers. I'm not a marble guy. It's about a 1 inch, maybe just shy, maybe a 3/4. Nice swirl. Has normal wear on it. This one, right there. It does have a panel scar. I can get that to focus in. The panel scar is right there. So this is an early hand-blown marble. All right, we're gonna zoom in, light it up, and show you. We're gonna start this one at 5. Definitely a nice early uranium marble with a panel scar. Early marble. Probably 3/4 inches. It is shy of 1 inch. We got 10 with Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. This is a nice early one. The panel ones the hand-blown ones are, I don't know if they're 1860s or not. I think they are. I could be wrong. The ones with the panel scars. But there it is out of the light. There's your scar, panel scar. Jennifer at 10, looking for 12. Linda's out. It's kind of like a lemon color. Ten, looking for 12, 25 seconds. All right, we're calling that one sold to Jennifer Turner. Thanks, Jennifer. All right, next we're gonna do a jar. This thing is mega SCA. Sun-colored amethyst double safety quart. Tons of bubbles. This thing is super purple. So isn't the insert. matches SCA, completely correct. Excellent condition all the way around. No haze, no chips, no damage, no nothing. And a beautiful, deep, sun-colored amethyst purple. Oh, my little 3-month-old is. All right, guys, we're gonna start this one. I'd like to start this one at 15. It's just a beautiful color. It's actually not showing that well. It's super deep. Lid and jar react as you would suspect with the deep sun color. That is a quart, double safety, made by Killian Onthonk out of Boston, Mass. Turn of the century to 1905. Looking for $15 opener. Try to start as reasonable as I can, guys. We don't start crazy prices. $15 with Maureen, looking for 17. $15, looking for 17. Next, we're gonna do, James, are you still on here? I got something kind of local, James Christine. These are very, very hard to find. I've never even seen these before, but we're gonna do some local history here next. 15 with Maureen, looking for 17. Absolutely beautiful jar here, guys. I mean, it is so deep purple. The insert as well. Pristine jar. This is just a nice looking jar. Great color. Color is king. Gotcha, James. I'll show you something. I got 2 of them. I forgot to tell you earlier when I was talking to you. 15, looking for 17. 25 seconds. Maureen's gonna get a deal. $17 with Jennifer, looking for 19. $17 looking for 19. 19 with Maureen, looking for 21. It's one of them jars, it's just, I don't know, it's better in person. The color looks light on my screen, but when you get this thing in your hand, it's a very, very nice color. All right, Jennifer's out. Thank you, Jennifer. Back on the clock, 6 seconds for you, Maureen. That's sold to Maureen. Nice buy, Maureen. All right, James, check out these things. I'll let you look at them here while I'm wrapping up Maureen's thing. Jar here. All right, James. So this was a distilling company out of Rochester, New York. They made the factory in 1827 was when they were established. What are you talking about, John? I have no idea what that means. So James, they raised this distilling factory in 1827 to make way for the canal, and they specialized in Cornhill whiskey, but they were in business from 1827 to 1917. 2 shot glasses. There's a little tiny little nick right there on the top edge. Oh, blow the planes. Gotcha, John. Couple little nicks on here, but this glass is so thin. It's got to be in the 1870s or earlier on those. I got 2 of them. 2 of them in a lot. I'm sure it will react. I don't know if that means anything to you, James, but yeah, it does. I'd like to start them at 20 bucks, James. I know that's super light, but Highball Blended Whiskey, the Wolcott Co., Rochester, New York. And there's a big article on, you can type it in Google. There's actually a picture of the factory. It's all cobblestone. Absolutely beautiful piece. Lots of history. $20 and go. I think that's less than half of what they should go for, even with a couple little rim nicks. 20 with James, looking for 22. Just do not see those. These are pre-prohibitions. 3 3/4 shot glasses. And the paint's still pretty good on the 1827. They did it in red. $20, looking for 22. All right, James, you might not have any competition. All right, those are sold. You got them, James. Nice buy, buddy. All right, next we're gonna do something crazy. All right, we're gonna do the Hotchkiss bottles right now, guys. We're gonna do choice on them. We've got all 3 variations of the Cobalt Blue. You've got a whole timeline of H.G. Hotchkiss in the peppermint oil bottles here. Okay, these are early ones, including what I believe to be the very earliest variation of the Hotchkiss with this neck 3-piece mold and that base. They started in the 1850s, and I think this is one of the very early ones. But we got 3 variations. We're gonna start with this one, and we're gonna do choice. H.G. Hotchkiss peppermint oil. It doesn't say peppermint oil, but that's what they were. Super collectible bottles, Cobalts, out of Lyons, New York. 1880s, I'd say, on this one. No issues, super clean. That's actually a 3-piece. It's probably 1870s maybe. So this one is the pinched pour spout lip variation of it. H.G. Hotchkiss, Lions, New York. There's that variation with the pour spout lip. And the best one, which in my opinion should go for well over 100, is this one. I've asked several people on this one. They have not personally seen this variation. It's super hard to get. Very distinctive 3-piece mold with kind of a blob lip instead of that tooled lip up there on the left. This one has crazy streaks in the, I don't know if you can see it. It's got some milk glass streaks in that blob. It's very cool. With an unusual base. Not one that we've seen, and Lions is only 15 minutes away. Looks like this does have a pot stone. It does not have any legs in it. All right, we're going to start these. I mean, even a super common one, guys, should get 50 on the best day, so, or on the worst day. So we're going to start them at 50. I really can't go any cheaper. These are under consignment. I've never seen one go under 50 bucks. And I think a couple of these personally should be 100 or better. So we're going to start them on choice at 50. All 3 variations. So we got basically a timeline of H.G. Hotchkiss right there. 75 with Jeff. Appreciate that, Jeff. Looking for 77. I see you, John. Hoops just got in a little bit in front of you. I got 100 with Ron. Thank you, Ron. And you can see the one in the middle is taller. That's the one with the pour spout. That is 9 3/4 inches. What I believe is the early one is 8.5 and 8 3/4 on the left tooled lip. We got 120 with Ron, 125 with Jeff. John's out. Thank you, John. 130 with Ron, looking for 135. And this is sweet doggies right here, guys. On these ones, these are nice. McDuff gets all excited too. He starts dancing around, our spider guy. 130 with Ron, looking for 135. 135 with Jeff, looking for 140. On your choice, 1, 2, or 3. That's, I don't know what that is. It's not in the glass or nothing. It's just something inside of it. Stuck on the inside, a little bit of dirt or something. Jeff is out. Thank you, Jeff. We got 140 with Ron, looking for 145. 25 seconds on the clock, starting now. Five seconds for you, Ron. And sold, Ron. You got it. Which ones you like, Ron? You got it. Good pick, brother. That one is an oddball, for sure. I asked a very, very well-known local collector who collects Clyde, New York stuff, and I showed it to him today, and he hadn't seen it, that variation. All right, good pick, Ron. So we're gonna go to these guys. We'll start them back at 50. 50 on those two, on your choice. You got the tooled lip, light cobalt, and you got the little bit darker cobalt, getting a little bit lighter in the shoulder with the pinched beak pour spout. And these were peppermint oils, essential oils. 50 with Ron, looking for 55 or 52. Looking for 52. No damage on any of them, guys. $52 with Mike Buck, looking for 54. And what's cool about these come in all kinds of crazy colors too, so you can chase a whole run of colors with them. Cobalts aren't real easy to get. There's a lot of colors in these that aren't easy to get. Clears are tough, ambers are tough, teals, they come in all kinds of colors. 70 with Mike Buck, We the People. 75 with Ron, looking for 77 or better. We the People is out. Thank you, Mike. Got Ron at 75, looking for 77. Final call, going to the clock. 25 seconds for Ron. These are pretty. I like these Hotchkiss bottles. All right, Ron, let me know which one you're thinking. Or if you want them both, up to you. You got it, Ron. He's taking the pour spout. That's a nice two-tone colored one. All right, guys, starting the tooled lip Hotchkiss off. 50 and go. Got 50 with Ron, looking for 52. And these are nice and clean. There's no haze on any of them. But they haven't been washed. There's a little bit of dirt maybe on the base there. You can wash them if you choose to. $50 with Ron, looking for 52 or better. All right, 25 seconds on the clock for Ron. Ron, look at that. That was smart. Going after what he wanted. Got it. Same thing on the second. Same thing on the third. You got it, Ron. Nice buy on that one, too. Very nice. You got the whole set, whole timeline in cobalt, including a rare one. All right, next we're gonna do. All right, let's do this bad boy. You got it, Ron. Look at this one, guys. So this is one of my favorites. This is one of the heavy hitters tonight. This is a half pint historical flask out of Rochester. Yeah, that's the triple. Ron tripled. He gets the lights. What are we doing? Ron gets lights. And the McDuff dance. He gets the lights and the McDuff dance on those. Thanks, Ron. For sure. Look at this bad boy. Beautiful piece of glass. This is a half pint CC Good Ale out of Rochester, New York. It is absolutely crude as heck. It's got a nice glob of amber in the neck. These are 1870s, late 60s, early 70s on these. And you can see the O in Rochester is blocked out, or there was something junky in the mold that got into it, made it look like a perfect blocked O. This one is absolutely pristine and clean. Let's start it at 50 bucks. We'll start it at 50. This one's gorgeous. In the middle says, I believe that's supposed to be a CCG. Looking for 50 on the CC Good Ale Historical Flask. Rochester, New York. Black dough. No damage. This thing is beautiful. If we don't have any flask collectors, we'll pull it. That's cheap. For a mint one that's so super clean with a billion bubbles. These are always very faint where you can't even read the embossing on these two, guys. Just so you know. I mean, this one is gorgeous. Like I said, late 60s, early 70s. And it's like a nice, I would say, ice blue color. Ice blue aqua. 1,000 bubbles. At least. We got Sam at 50, Bobby at 65. I see you, Sam, just a little behind Bobby. I seen you, Dan and Jeff and Ron. Okay, Jennifer, sounds good. Appreciate you. Thanks for jumping on with us. So we got 65 with Bobby, looking for 67. It's a half pint. Jeff's out. Thanks, Jeff. 65, looking for 67. Let us know if you're out, guys. Sam, Dan, and Ron. Ron's back at 67. Dan's just a second behind Ron. Looks like those guys are still in. We got 70 with Bobby J, looking for 72. This one's a beauty. $75 with Dan, looking for 77. Sam is out now. Thank you, Sam. 75 with Dan, looking for 77. Ron is out. Thank you, Ron. Dan's at 75, looking for 77. I think Bobby J's the only one standing. And we'll go to final call. Let us know, Bobby. Bobby's out. Final call, guys. Final call for bids. 25 seconds on the clock for Dan Bennett, looking for 77. Dan, wait till you see this thing. If you win this thing, you got 10 seconds. I can't wait to see your face when you open the box at Shops. This one is beautiful. Beautiful Flask. Dan, you got it, my man. Thank you, sir. Along with that nice schoolhouse ink you got, Dan. You got a good eye, my man. Good eye for some nice glass. All right. All right, let's back it up with this guy. We're gonna back it up with this yellow amber half pint. Ron Shups's, I think it's the 16th and 17th. It's like 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, I gotta get my butt in gear. This is a U-based strap side, 1870s, in a very nice light honey amber color, almost see-through in the one corner. Very nice. Super clean, no haze on this one. Lots of bubbles. There's your lip. Very, very light with nice whittling to it. We'll start this one at 10 and go. U-based half pint, super crude. You can see all the orange peel on this when I turn it right there. It's very nice. $22 with Jeff, looking for 24. Thanks, Jeff. Let's see if I can get better lighting here. Let's see. That's a little better, a little bit brighter. I don't know if it's what I'm looking for, but yeah, we're gonna have to keep it like that. Trying to get the messing around with the color tones, these filters, to actually get you the right color that you want to see. This is showing a little bit darker than it is. This thing is very light. When I hold it up close, it shows it, but not far away. Oh well. 24 with Mary, 26 with Jeff, looking for 28. And we're looking for 55 likes tonight, guys. We'll do some giveaways if we hit 55. We're getting close. 28 with Mary, looking for 30. Jeff is out. Thank you, Jeff. 28, looking for 30. Final call on this one. Is it 17th? Gotcha, Rock. Ron, are you going to go? That'd be awesome, man. All right, 25 seconds on the clock. It's somewhere in there, Rock. Somewhere between the 16th and the 18th, I think. I gotta look again. 10 seconds for you, Mary. You're gonna like this Flask. This one is a beauty. You got it, Mary. Definitely an early 1870s. Super light. Nice buy. All right, next we're gonna do your choice of the jars. Both have nice bubbles. These are Hero Cross Masons, ground lip jars, late 1870s, 1880s. We're going to take a look at these. There's your band, a real nice band on that one. There's your insert. These are 2 quarts. We're going to do on choice. This one must have 1,000,000 bubbles in it. Tons of bubbles. Yeah, Glassworks does an auction that Saturday. It's usually around noon to 1 o'clock. It's always fun. It's tough. I gotta save money to try to get something in that auction, but sometimes we just leave because I spend all my money. But they definitely have some nice stuff. A lot of people are there bidding, but stuff goes for a premium. No apostrophe in this. It's an air. Let's see. The S's are kind of wonky. Tons of bubbles. It does have a little side exterior flake. I don't see anything else off the top. The ground lip's nice. Just one side flake where they hit it with a pick or something trying to get the lid off. Very typical. The mold is a number 20. It's got to be an original sealer in there. We're going to start these jars at 10 on choice. I know that one's good because I looked at it earlier. So we got the large Hero Cross above Mason's Improved, and we got the large Hero above Mason's Patent. Non-improved jar. So you got the Improved with the zinc ring, correct insert, and you've got the zinc cap style Hero above Mason's, another air with the dot instead of apostrophe. Again, wonky S's. These Heroes were known for the wonky S's. That's a 343 base mold in the run. Patent November 26, 1867. This one has, I put this ring on there. This is a white rubber gasket ring to protect the shoulder from running wear from the cap. This, like I said, this one is darn near perfect. Tiny little, I mean, you can barely see it, but tiny little flea bite off the top. Super small. Maybe a little interior flake, shallow. We got 10 with Sam. Thanks, Sam. Looking for 12. Your choice. 10 looking for 12. Yep, definitely, Randy. There's a lot of stuff going on. All 3 shows for that weekend. Those weekends. $10 looking for 12 on your choice of the jars here, guys. On the Hero Crosses. These Heroes are getting pretty popular. $12 with Pharrell, looking for 14. $15 with Sam, looking for 17. Next, I got a real treat for you early glass people. Got a Whimsy. Hand-blown, open-palmed Whimsy. I can't lock it down to a certain glass house, but if I had to guess, it would be potentially Clyde. Long drive from here. I thought maybe on the other side of the state. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's closer to me, I'm sure, Ron, than it is you. But it's like 4 or 5 hours or so for me here in central New York. So it's got to be quite a ways. $15 with Sam, looking for 17. Let me know if you guys are out. Your choice of the fruit jars. $17 with Pharrell. Thank you, Pharrell. Looking for 19. Yeah. Yep. It is, Ron. $19 with Sam. Thanks, Sam. Looking for 21. Yeah, Chad, it is. It's like, Ron, it's like Florida. It's like once you get into Florida and you're going to South Florida. I used to live in West Palm Beach for a while, for about 5 years. And it's like when I was driving down or going back home and driving back down from Florida, New York to Florida, it's like once you get into Florida, you think you're there. You got like another 7 hours, 8 hours to go to get down in South Florida. It's a big state too. Pharrell's out. Thanks, Pharrell. Sam is on the clock. 25 seconds. We got Sam at 19, looking for 21, guys. It's almost the coffee refill break time. We used to do a lot of picking in Ohio. I thought maybe it was just across the border. Yeah, it's the other side, Ron. PA is one of them big states where it's like, oh my gosh, it takes forever to get across it. All right, Sam, you got the bid, my man. Which ones you like, the improved or the Hero Patent, or both? Up to you. You got it, Sam. Sam is taking the improved with all the bubbles. Nice jar. All right, guys. Any interest in the Hero above Masons for 10 and go? That might have been the one their bidders were bidding on. Not sure. 10 and go on the Hero above Mason's Patent. The air dot. Nice blue color. No interest. We'll move to the Whimsy. Open paneled Whimsy. Ron, Jeff, John. A lot of people. This is right up your alley. Give it a few seconds here. If no interest, we'll pull it down. All right. I don't see no action. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. All right, guys. Next. Pharrell, you want it? 10, you want it? Sold. Pharrell got it. $10. Good deal. I think that's the cheapest I've sold a hero above Mason's patent in a long time. $10, Pharrell, nice buy. Not messing around tonight. Thank you, Pharrell. All right, so on the glass hat, Whimsy, Ponald. These were toothpick holders, but the glass factories would use the end of the day glass and make just kind of whimsical pieces. This is what this one was. This is a deep, sharp Ponald scar. I want to say that this is attributed to Clyde Glassworks, just because of the area that it came from, but I can't be 100% certain. It does have a tiny little nick right there. Very early piece, 1860s or earlier. Nice Ponald scar. This was a whimsical piece. The glass factories, they used up the end of the day glass on little whimsy pieces and made different things out of them. This is one of them. Probably, I want to say, again, probably Clyde, but can't be sure. It does have one little nick right there. I'd like to start this one at 25. These go, in mint state, they go over 100 all day. But they don't come up too often either. Not the Ponald ones. 25 with Luke, looking for 27. This one measures 5 inches across, or just shy of 5 inches, about 4 3/4 inches. It's got the right coloring of glass for Clyde to me. But Clyde, of course, as you know, they did have ambers and cobalts, so. And a digger that actually some of the stuff has come from has dug around at the factory and actually told me he's found amethyst pieces at the Clyde glass factory, because he's dug around and found all kinds of stuff that would blow your mind to think that Clyde had made or produced, but it's very cool to see some of the stuff he's found at the factory. 35 with Jeff. John's out. Thanks, John. Looking for 37. Early Clyde glass, if that's what it is, if that's where it came from. This would have been Southwick and Reed. It wouldn't have been Clyde Glassworks at the time. But that's the proprietor to Clyde. I can't either, Chad. I forget to ask him today. I don't know if he'll even tell me. But it's, I mean, I think it's in that one patch that we were talking about. It's got to be. The Clyde Glassworks has been destroyed now, guys, in Clyde, New York. It's basically a big newer factory building, so there's not much that's survived around it, but the dumps are somewhere around the edges of it. There's a big canal right there. They used to bring all this sand in on the boats, right in the canal, into Clyde, to make the glass. No, Pharrell, that's the thing. I mean, it's private property at this point, but our buddy, I think he knows one of the groundskeepers, so we just got to get that information and reach out to him to see if we can look around. It's far enough away from the building, you know, where there shouldn't be any liability issues, but of course you got to get permission, so. All right, we're going to the clock, 25 seconds. We got Jeff Hooper at 35, looking for 37. I know, just to see what they were making and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is, Randy, it's all lined at rock now. Big rock. They lined that part of the canal with now, so there's no digging into the bank. Absolutely no digging into the bank unless you want to move 1,000-pound boulders out of your way. It's not going to happen, and I don't think they're going to allow that. So, but I don't think that's where it is. Jeff, you got it. Jeff Hoops, nice buy. All right, next we're gonna try this. I don't know if we got any soda people, but this is a nice hand blown one. So this is an early hires, hand blown, turn of the century, 1900, maybe 1905. You can see the seam stops. This one is hand blown, crown top, an amber hires root beer, registered. All rights reserved, patent applied for on the base. Nice. It's not a mug base, but I think it's like a, what do they call that? A scalloped base with the lines fluted, maybe. But not an easy one to get. The hires in amber. You see a lot more aquas. Bubble's not open. If it is, it's on the inside. But really nice early soda. Hires. We'll start that one at 8. 8 and go. Not easy to get in amber. Eight with John, 8 with Linda. Looking for a 10. John, I seen you first at 8, so Linda's going to have, well, Bobby just made it easy. 12 with Bobby. Looking for 14. 15 with John, looking for 17. We got Bobby at 18, looking for 20. With John, looking for 22. Linda's out. Thank you, Linda. 25 with Bobby, looking for 27. I mean, I guess you could put this one in like a hand-blown, I don't know if you can put it in like the Coca-Cola spectrum, but it is a nice early one. Got 27 with Ron, looking for 29. 29 with Bobby. Well, Randy, we're going to have to come up and do it. Get your snorkeling gear. We'll send you overboard. We'll send you down to the bottom. We can hook up a remote-controlled ROV, too, or something. Check it out. I'm sure it's been dredged. It had to have been. Somebody's probably done it. 37 with Bobby. 39 with Ron. Jeff's dropping some popcorn on us. 41 with Bobby. Yeah, Chad, we'll send you in there. You've been known to scuba dive before. Without scuba gear. 41 with Bobby, looking for 43. 43 with Ron, looking for 45. $45 with Bobby, looking for 47. We're only about 10 more likes away from that giveaway action. 49 with Ron, looking for 51. Yeah, that's true, Chad. You did get flippers this time at least. All right, Ron is out. Thank you, Ron. Going to the clock. 55 with Bobby. Looking for 57. 25 seconds. This may be the first amber hires I've had. I've had a couple of aquas, but I don't think I've seen an amber. 10 seconds, Bobby. Bobby and Ron knew this thing. All right, Bobby, you got it. Thanks for your bids, guys. All right, next we're going to do this. Kind of a really cool piece. We're going to situate a little bit here. And we're going to take these over here. All right. I don't know if this will stay, but it might. All right, there we go. We got it set up. So this is a really nice uranium stopper. There it is. Got a little bit of wear, nothing substantial, but hold it in there like so. What's cool about this one is this thing really reacts, and I know it probably goes to a uranium decanter or something, an early one, but look at the reaction on that. We'll start the uranium stopper at 5 and go. Maybe it's Vaseline glass, I don't know. That thing really lights up. It's like a light bulb. It's crazy. Cruet, nice. Yeah, cruet or decanter or something. Got 5 with Ron, looking for 7. Five, looking for 7. All right, 25 seconds on the clock for you, Ron. You could spot this thing from a mile away. Let me see, from across the room. Zap. It's so cool. 2, 1. Ron Gates, you got it, brother. $5. I think the last one we had like that was like, I don't know, it brought a premium. Let's see, like $40 or something. It was bigger, but. All right, Ron's on that. Nice. There you go, Ron. Sweet. All right, I don't know if we're doing the right thing here, but I don't know if we should run this one tonight. This is a big dog. I mean, huge. Like, I don't know how to even describe it. It's big. There's my flashlight. Look how big this thing is. This is a toe breaker. This has got to be the biggest size they made. It's been used. You can see the glass. It's not perfect by any means, but it's, I think, one of the biggest sized German onions, and I think this is an end of day swirl. It looks like it has some like confetti like in there. Are you being serious, Steve? Or are you just trying to be funny? It's been used for sure. You can see that. But it's a big one. Big dog. Over 2 inches. I'll start it at, I don't even know where to start it. I mean, I know it's got some serious wear, but you just don't find them this big. I don't know anything about marbles, guys. 30 bucks. How about that? If I'm off my rocker, let me know. I don't think so. It's huge. It's like a lacrosse ball. This thing mint would probably be at least 1,500 to 2,000 if it was in perfect condition. All day, I can guarantee you that, because I sold one that was mint years ago, this size, for 2,700 bucks. So I don't think, what I say, 30 bucks? There we go. We'll try it. Might have to get some marble collectors in here. I don't know. For this collection, because we got some crazy stuff that I know nothing about. Carpet marble. Yeah, it's a big one. Hey Eric, how's it going, my man? We got some crazy marbles, dude. Some really crazy stuff. Not stuff you see in auctions. $30 with Ron, looking for 32. This one's, I don't even know how to compare it. I guess I could get a standard marble and show you. There's a standard marble. Pelt, I think that is. Look at the difference. That's how big this thing is. $30, looking for 32. This one, I believe, is called the toe breaker, or bigger. If there's a bigger than toe breaker, that's what this one is. 32 with Pharrell, looking for 34. Yeah, I would not want to drop this on my toe. That's for sure. I see what they call them, toe breakers. It's heavy. Yeah, ankle breaker. Oh my gosh. Pontled. You can see it's almost a sharp pontled scar. I don't know what happened to this. I mean, that's just some substantial use. But it's smooth though, which is kind of funny because, I don't know. This one's early, really early marble. $32, looking for 34. Who wants the big German swirl marble that you just don't come across? It'll take you a long time to get a big one like that. Unless you want to spend anywhere from $1,500 to $4,000 on a mint one. Then you might find one in an auction, maybe. 34 with Ron, looking for 36. let us know, Pharrell. 34, looking for 36. All right, Pharrell is out. Ron, we're calling it sold. $34 on that one. I think that's, I mean, even in that condition, I know condition is key, but I don't think you can beat that for 34 bucks. All right. I know a couple people asked about some fossils that I found, so we're going to try one, see how it goes. I don't think I've ever sold fossils before, but they are really cool. So this is one that I found here in the Finger Lakes, guys. This is the Trilobite. It's just about an inch Trilobite. They get several inches here in the United States, up to, what was the biggest one in the United States? Maybe 8 inches, I think was no, that's too big. They don't get super big here in the States. The big ones, and I'll show you one big one that I have, that I bought, that came out of China. They have monster Trilobites. But this one was found in central New York, here in the Finger Lakes. I picked it, dug it myself. It is in the matrix. The matrix is shale. It has little bits of like shells in there. It was actually like little snail creatures that they used to feed on. But it is guaranteed 100% authentic. It is missing the little bit of the nose and the head was up here. They curl up like bugs, and it would have been rounded down right here. So it is missing a little bit of the head, but it's a nice little piece. So if you want some of the earliest things on Earth, you're looking at it. That's a Trilobite. 400 to 600 million years ago. Right there he is in the matrix. I started at $5. This is out of my collection. I got a lot of my fossils down here I didn't know, but it is kind of cool because I know in some parts of the country you guys don't see these, and you got to know where to find them. So they predate dinosaurs by 200 million years old. I mean, if you can wrap your head around just a million years, when a human's lifespan is pretty much under 100 years, I think it's like somewhere, but men and women, it fluctuates, but definitely under 100 years. Predating dinosaurs 200 million years. So it was like 400 to 600 million years these things were here. They're the very first things, I believe, that had eyes, anyhow, and I'll show you the eyes on these things. But so cool. And their eyes were faceted like a gemstone, so they can see in all different directions. Very cool little things. They remind me of the little scarabs on the movie The Mummy. It's what they remind me of. We've got 12 with Greg, 15 with Russell. Here is, I'll put up another one. So this one is, I would say, about 90% intact. I'll show you the head next on this piece. 15 with Russell, looking for 17. And all these little things were what they fed on. You can see it is in the matrix. It's all shale that you find these in. And we break open the shell, and usually the shell will break around the fossil because the fossils are harder than the shell is. So a lot of the times you'll get them pretty well preserved like that. Greg's out. Thank you, Greg. Going to the clock. 25 seconds. And this one, the type of this is called a fake ops, PHACOPS, fake ops trilobite. There's a lot of different species of trilobites. I think there's like, I want to say like 6 or 7 known in New York. There's one I'm really after. It's called a, oh my gosh, a Eurypterid, and it's got claws. It's got claws like a crab on the front, and it's got a scorpion tail. It's actually the New York State fossil. They are very expensive and very hard to find. I'm still searching for one of those. They're found like those I've seen people find in the like northern, like in the Adirondack area of New York, but they're very, very tough to find, and they go between 500 and 1,000 up depending on size. Another little passion I have, but I figured we'd offer a few up here tonight because we have had some people ask. Russell, you got that one. Thanks, Russell. Yeah, it's a trilobite. So this next one is a little bit bigger. I know it's not glass. I apologize, guys, if you're just here for glass, but these are, I mean, if you don't like looking at these things, like, it's just crazy. Sorry about the calloused hands. I was digging, but. So here's the eyes on this guy. This one has got some age, but as you can see, these little dots right here are actually, if you look at it under a microscope at those dots, they're faceted like a gemstone. Really cool. So this one has got, he's broke off a little bit on the base, so he's missing a little bit of his belly. This is the nose on him. This is an eye right here. His other eye would have been over here. And the nose have little dots, kind of like toads do. Found that guy. So this one's actually really well intact. It started at $5 again. I don't know where to start these fossils. I haven't ever sold any. But he's an old one. Same age. 400 to 600 million years. Little trilobite. Erin calls them, what does she call these? Potato bugs or bugs or something. Here it is next to my pen cap for measurement. I'll show you one that's going to blow your socks off, and I had to pay up for it. So this is about an inch and a half on him. I'll show you one. It's the biggest trilobite that I have. And the reason why I'm doing trilobites, I have other fossils, but people really like trilobites. That seems to be the most popular one, of course, for good reason. They're just cool. $5 on this one if anybody's interested. If not, we'll put it back. I'll show you one that's not for sale, but this is what you'd find in China. In Morocco, actually, to be correct. They have monster trilobites over there. We got 5 with Greg, looking for 7. Yeah, sounds good, Paul. I mean, I'm not an expert. I know a lot of different species of fossils, but we've got horned coral, we've got crinoid, we've got arthropods, Bronchiopods. We've got some pretty cool fossils here in New York. Yep, so the fish are right around the dinosaur era, Steve. Right around 150 to 200 million years old, I think, for the fish. Yeah, I think maybe 100 to 150 million years. with the fish fossils. See, like the dinosaur fossils, where I go to get these, I would have to scale the ledge of this huge gorge to get up into even dinosaur fish and like more vegetation type fossil stuff. I would have to go up 500 feet above in elevation to even hit that era. You find these trilobites way down low on the seafloor. It's when New York was completely seafloor in our area. All right, we're gonna sell this one to Greg Albright for $5. It's a good buy on that one, Greg. That's a nice, almost fully intact fossil or trilobite. I will have them wrapped up nice for you guys. I'm gonna show you one more. We're gonna get back to some glass. I'm gonna show you my big boy, my best one. I didn't dig this one, but I had to have it. Set these on the table. All right, so you guys ready for this? Check this out. And these in this size can only be found in either China, Morocco, I can't think of, there's nowhere in the country where you're gonna find them this big. And I bought this. You guys ready for this? This thing, you can see how big it is. There's my hand. I got big hand. I'm 6'2". I got large hands. Look at that monster. That thing is gorgeous, and this has been professionally cleaned. You take micro sand and it gets in all the little cracks in the detail of this thing, but this thing is gigantic. It's like some of the rocks is flaking off. Look at that thing. And it's a fairly scarce type of trilobite. It's the I think it's a form of Diplurus, I think. With you can see the feathers, but it's in excellent condition. I mean, this is a monster. Can you imagine 400 or 500 million years ago? I mean, and that thing coming at you? No thanks. There's its eyes. Giant roly-poly. Yeah, that's my precious. Right there. Figured you guys would enjoy that. I don't think I've shown that one yet. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. I don't think I have recently anyhow. So yeah, you don't get them that big in this country. That is one big bug, that's for sure, Bridget. All right, let's get back to some glass. Let's do a jar. Ron, I don't think I'd ever get another one like that ever again. I gotta keep that one. My boys enjoy fossil hunting and stuff, so and they think that one's super cool. So I gotta hang on to it. I paid $750 for it, Ron. That was, I think, 6 years ago. But me and my kids wanted a really big one that we couldn't find in the U.S. So yeah, well, this is what they do right here. Let me show you. This one my boy picked up last summer, and I was absolutely amazed that he found this. Check this out. So this is how I told you guys they would they curl up like a potato bug into a ball. This is a perfectly intact what we call rollers. There's his nose. There's his eyes. Whole body right there. He's completely intact and curled up. My son, my 5-year-old, who was 4 at the time, picked this one right off the beach. Absolutely amazing find. And it's a good size too. He's completely intact. Eyes and nose and everything looking right at you. But that's what they do as a defense mechanism. They curl up. It almost looks like a toad, doesn't it? But 500 million year old toad. Yeah, that's what they use, Steve, as a defense. They roll up into like a potato bug. They curl. They tuck their head down into their tail. So when predators came, whatever was predatorizing them back then, they had some kind of a defense shell. Right? Isn't that crazy, Bridget? Super cool stuff. I find it super fascinating. And there's a couple of secret little locations that you can find these things. All right, we're gonna run this ball half pint jar. Not as cool as the bugs, I don't think, but I don't know. I love, this is obviously my passion, but I've got a lot of different passions. Something me and my kids enjoy is the fossil hunting. Here's a ball pint, guys. This one's dead clear. M1 on the base. This one will glow like crazy, both lid and jar. Undropped R. No damage. Tough to get in clear, as you guys know. This one will react. Dead clear, ball improved, pint. Both lid and jar, glow. 12 and go. I was gonna say 15. These are usually right in the $30 to $40 range. The reacting ones. Look at this, I got chips of rock on my thing here. $12 and go. If I sell it for 12, somebody's getting a steal. Oren's at 20. Thanks, Oren. Looking for 22. We are only, what are we at? Only 10 more likes? 10 more likes away. I feel like we haven't sold much tonight. $20, looking for 22. $22 with Luke, looking for 24. Next, we're going to do a squat soda. It's got a little bit of damage. We'll do this guy next. It's got a little bit of lip damage and a bruise. Flash in the middle, but nice little squat. We'll do him. Start it cheap. And a nice, I don't know what this one is. We'll do a couple of bottles here. 22 with Luke, 25 with Oren, looking for 27. These are good ones. These little dead clear ball improves. 25, looking for 27. Let me know if you're out, Luke. All right, Luke's out. Thank you, buddy. 25 seconds on the clock for you, Warren. 25, looking for 27. Be goodbye. All right, thanks for your bids, fellas. Congrats, Warren. That's a good one. All right, we're gonna start this one at 5. It does have damage, but it's a nice early squat soda. I see Virulent, Newark, New Jersey. Big V, Porter and Ale. 1860s, 1870s. Does have damage. Right there, it's got a bruise, and it's got a lip bruise. $5. Nice little stubby little squat ale. You got it, Warren. That was a good buy, brother. Nice to display this one. $5 with Jerry Bender, looking for 7. 7 with Tattoo Steve, looking for 9. 10 with John, looking for 12. I see you, Jerry, just a little late. We got Jerry Bender at, let's see. So John was at 10, looking for 12, Jerry. 10, looking for 12. Steve's out. Thanks, Steve. We got 10 with John, looking for 12. All right, Jerry's out. Thank you, Jerry. On the clock, 25 seconds for John. 10, looking for 12. All right, John, you got it. Nice little squat soda. Wish it didn't have that damage on it, because it's a nice one. Love the ones that say porter and ales. All right, this guy's next. This is kind of an interesting one. Frederick Stearns and Co. Detroit, Michigan. I feel like I've dug one of these in a dump before. I don't know, just kind of some kind of sauce or something. It's a nice hand blown, but very odd shape. Gotcha, Tattoo. This has got a lip chip. Right there, it's got a lip chip on the lip. Off the side. Started at 5 on this one. I didn't see the lip chip. This is a cool bottle though. It's kind of like a triangle shape. I don't know what it was. It's hand blown. I'm sorry, it's hand blown. Stops there. It's probably 1890s, I would guess. Out of Detroit. Frederick Stearns & Co., Detroit, Michigan. Got 5 with Linda looking for 7. Gotcha, Jerry. Blob tops as well. I got a couple of blobs here, Jerry. Let's see what we got. Where'd they go? Got a couple out of New York, some nice early ones. We'll run those next on choice for you, Jerry. 5 with Linda looking for 7. We're not going to spend too much time on the clock for you, Linda. 5 looking for 7. 25 seconds. Oh, 7 with John looking for 9. 7 now looking for 9. 9 with Linda looking for 11. John's out. Thank you, John. Got Linda at 9, looking for 11, 17 seconds. And that is sold. Linda, you got it. Nice bottle. Nice early bottle. That's a cool one. Very unusual shape. All right, so we got this blob. It's got the lightning closure. Nice early one. This is a Berkman's out of Bath, New York. 37 on the base. This bottle not to be sold. Blob top. Lightning closure works very well. No damage on the blob. What are these, like 1880s beers, blob beers. This one's cool because it has peened out bottlers right here. This is a very unusual variation of this one. I've had a couple of Dennis & Co.'s, but never with the blotched out. I think that says bottlers or bottling, where it's been peened off the mold. This is a little bit earlier one. Big number 2 on the base. Again, lightning closure. They don't look to be Baltimore loops. They're not. Nice early blobs though. Very well embossed. It's got some junk in the mold. We'll do these on choice starting at 10 and go. Really nice ones there. With the original lightning closure, or Hutter closure, maybe. Actually, I think this is a lightning closure. They both might be. Yeah, Hutter closure is the porcelain. Never mind. They're lightning closures. We got 10 with Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Looking for 12. Nice, clean, early blob beers. 12 with Eric. I see you, Hoops, just a little behind Eric. Looking for 14. So there's 2 things. You see the Dennis & Co.'s, but you don't see the peened out variation of this one. And Berkman's is, I don't think, not as common as the Dennis & Co., but it doesn't have anything peened. But so really, 2 really good ones in my opinion. They're locals to me. fairly close, within 30-40 minutes either direction. Bath and Mount Morris are actually pretty close together. $14 with Jeff, looking for 16. $16 with Eric, looking for 18. Jeff is out. Thank you, Jeff. 16, looking for 18 on your choice. Berkman's out of Bath, or Dennis with the peened out bottler or bottling out of Mount Morris. $16, looking for 18. Going to the clock. 25 seconds. All right, that's sold, Eric. Which ones you thinking? You want them both? I would. At 16, that's a good deal. Absolutely. You got it. Figured you'd do that. Good deal on those. I think really 32 is probably the price of that one with that peened out variation. So buy one, get one. Goodbye. At least is what it should be. All right, let's try another marble. We're gonna start off small, but I think it's a goodie. So this is, I don't know if they call these pee-wee size, but this is a small one. This is a good one. This one's gonna have a $15 start. German swirl, little pee-wee size. It is ponnelled. Trying to show you the best I can here, guys. This one's in real nice shape. German swirl. There's your ponnell scars. If you know your marbles, you know your marbles. I don't, but there it is. I know it's a good one. German swirl right there. German onion skin. 15. And it is a tough size, little pee-wee size. All right, what else we got? 15 with Ron, looking for 17. 15 looking for 17. 25 seconds for you, Ron. Hold on. Let me see. It might. I don't know. Some of these early ones don't. Let's take a look. Yep, it does. It does react. And it's a small size. Smaller than a standard size. I don't have calipers to measure them for you guys. I apologize. Might need to get a set or a pair. All right, back in the clock. 18 seconds. Yeah, it is. These German swirls are, I don't know, they're tough to get in the condition that some of these are in. Except for, I mean, that big one was in rough shape, but just the size of that one was killer. All right, Ron, you got it. 15 bucks. Gorgeous marble. $1860s German onion. Everybody was asking me for onions in the Facebook auction, and I didn't get them. But I told them I was getting this collection, and we got the collection of them. So here they are. Look them up. They're good. They're good, guys. You got pink, yellow, green, red. There's your Pownell scars. Nice buy, Ron. There's some really, really cool marbles in here. Ones you don't see every day. Alright, zooming back out. You guys want another bug? Or a different kind of fossil? Or I got a clear master ink. We got a piece of uranium. And then we got about Gotcha, Bruce. Thanks for checking that. I don't know, I can't find them whenever I go back in there and look. It seems like I can't find the link. I was gonna adjust it a little bit, but I couldn't find it. No big deal. Otherwise, we got jars. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 jars. So, what are you guys thinking? Got this clear master ink. Those who have master inks and stuff know the clears are actually a little bit tougher to get. This one should react pretty well with the pour spout. Nice clear master if you're doing a color run of master inks. Not all of them are German Pharrell. I have some other ones. I've just gotta have time to go through them. I literally just got some of this stuff today, so I just pulled out a few pieces. We'll get some bagged up and lotted up too, but we just can't really lot some of the big German onions. I mean, they're even small ones fetch a premium. They are really good. I think we just need a couple of marble collectors to really know what they are. All right, let's see. Atlas. Let's see, Warren. What do I got? I got one Atlas jar. I'm pretty sure you got it, but it's pretty cool with the bubble. We'll do this. This is a quart. Atlas Mason's patent. The cool thing about this is the neat bubbles in the top. This is a quart. Atlas Mason's patent with all the bubbles. We'll start at $8. Atlas cap to it. Piece of black junk in the mold. Lips fine on it, no issues. Wavy glass towards the bottom. Oh yeah, that's the high dot, the Atlas dot. Looking for 8. 8 and go. I should be checking these inserts because some of these inserts glow too. Warren's like, what the heck? I'll give you 8. I got about 8,000 of these Atlas Mason's patents, but I'll give you 8, Lancaster. Warren is our resident Atlas guy. But it is a cool variation with that dot up there. You don't always get them with the dots up high. Eight with the Warren, looking for 10. Did I read your mind, Warren? You might own 8,001 here in about 25 seconds. But not with those bubbles. I can tell you, Warren, you do not have this jar because of those bubbles right there. You do not have that jar. Right? You don't have one with a dot? Wow. Guys, this is a good one. The price just went up. You heard it from the Atlas collector. He doesn't have one with the dot. Price just went up. That's better than 8, I can tell you that, guys. Hey, was there ever any ground lip Atlas jars were they all machine made? That's a good question. I think Warren would know that answer. And Warren, are the Hazel Atlas jars, were those the ground lip, like the lightning style? Those were the only ones that I can think that might be ground lip. That's right. You got it, Warren. No two are alike. You're about to steal one for $8. Should have started at 15. Darn it. Oh, Warren, see? I think the Hazel Atlas ground lip jar is the earliest Atlas. I think. All right, Warren. Oh, my Lord. $8. You got it, Warren. All right, that's it. Lights, camera, action. We're going to reflect on all that for a minute, Warren. All right, then we're going to some pints. And Warren, congrats on your spot in the final, too. Warren's got a spot in the finals. Luke has gotten a spot in the final. They picked up some wins during the season. All right, we got some SCAs. Yeah, I think besides that Hazel Atlas, it's like a lightning style jar. Hazel Atlas Glasgow or something like that. So this is a nice purple. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's nice. There's your correct lid for it. It is matte, missing the clamp that goes over top. It was just like a little tin clamp that slid over the top. It's got little pegs on the sides. But Kerr economy, so that is kind of a tough lid. This is a pint. Little pint, stubby pint size. And this one, I don't think is the correct lid. I guess it could be. It threads on there, unlike that one. So this is a Kerr self-sealer. Wide mouth Mason trademark. That's another little pint. This is the Sand Spring. So this is the, I believe this is the good one, guys. The Oklahoma variation of this is I think, the tough one. Hopefully we got our jar people on here to tell us. Because I believe Kerr was out of California. Patent 1915. Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Alright, your choice. This is kind of like a... It is turned a little bit SCA, but it's like a smoky Vaseline color. Kerr and Economy. That's out of Portland, Maine. Patent. Kerr Glass Manufacturing Co. Portland, Oregon. With the correct lid. Oh, if it does not say Sand Springs? Huh. I'm not sure. I know one of the variations is better than the other one. But these are both pints. You guys can start them at... I'd like to start them at... Not just a bubble. Let's start them at 10 and go. Tough to get the little pint sizes. And I haven't tried to take this off. I'm sure it'll clean up, but you can get it off if you want. But that's the correct cap for it. Kerr Economy. Those are tough to get, those little tin tops. It's not haze, it's just got a little dirt. You can wash it. 10 with Maureen on choice, looking for 12. Let's see. Here's, I'm gonna throw this one in there too. This is a quart. What's this one say? Portland, Oregon. Patent. This is a quart. This is another. This is an SCA. This is a nice deep SCA. What's going on over here? I guess nothing. Just little inside rough spots. You can see the SCA in it. These all will glow too, by the way, I believe. That's an economy trademark. Quart size.
Alright,
Hey there.
Going to bed for my first day of work tomorrow.
Nice.
I don't know about that, but anyways.
So what's cool about the economies, they all glow like crazy.
Alright, love you.
Alright, honey, love you too. Good night. Make sure you're gonna wake me up at 5, is that what you said?
Yeah, when I get ready for work.
At this point, I got so much work I gotta do, I won't be in bed till 5. We got Maureen at 18. Senior Ron at 16. Ron's back at 20, looking for 22. Maureen's out. Thank you, Maureen. 20 with Ron Gates, looking for 22. I don't think it did, Rock. Let me check it again, my man. I don't think it does glow, though. Thought I zapped it, but I didn't see much happening. Not like those two. Oh, yeah, it does. A little bit. Not as much, but yeah, for sure. It does. Not as well as those two. But it does. The quart has the Portland, Oregon. Kerr Glass Manufacturing Co., Portland. All right, 25 seconds. Looking for, what are we at? 20 with Ron, looking for 22. Gotcha, Luke. Sounds good. I know I've seen them before, Luke. I just I didn't know which one was better. I guess the so what you're saying is the Altona, Kansas one is. Makes sense. All right, Ronald, which ones are you taking, my man? Boom, boom, or boom? 1, 2, or 3? Sounds good, Orrin. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for joining us. You got it, Ron. Thank you, sir. Ron taking the economy pint. All right, guys, go again on choice. 8 on choice. We're gonna put in this guy. This is a cool jar, nice and super clean too. So this is again, I think maybe I'm just crazy. I think I am. This is Shram St. Louis on the base. This is a nice light color. No top on this one. This is a quart. Automatic sealer B. This one glows mega like crazy. Stardom 8 on choice again. That's a quart. Really nice, clean looking jar. So isn't the economy. They all are. Lot of embossing on that one. But that Shram lights up big time. That's with all kinds of lights on too, so. Nice early jar. You can see the whittle in it. A little bit of waviness in the bottom. Super clean on this thing. If you got a top and a lid, complete that. That's a excellent jar. We got Eric at 10, Maureen at 12, looking for 14. With Eric, looking for 16. McDuff's just been hanging loose. Just been hanging loose tonight. $16 with Maureen, looking for 18. Eric is out. Thank you, Eric. We got 16 with Maureen, looking for 18. Yeah, I haven't got him into see the eye doctor for us, but we got an appointment in the works for him this week, I think. He's doing just fine with the one. He's got a good eye. He's got one good eye for glass. At least that's what he tells me. All right, on the clock, Maureen, 25 seconds. All right, Maureen, you are the winner. Let us know which one you like. You got it. Maureen's taking the Shram. I know, it is almost Halloween. We'll get his eye patch all fixed up for him. Nice jar, Maureen. Thanks for your bids, guys. Over that one there. All right, what else we got? What else we got? All right, Anybody want the SCA economy trademark? Tell you what, first $8. It's an SCA, $8. It glows, $8 sold, and it's yours. Let's see it. First bid. Court. Buy it now. $8 sold, and it's yours. $5 sold, and it's yours. 8 with Pharrell. It's gone. Pharrell, you got it. All right. On that economy. Any interest on the Kerr self-sealing waxer? Or, yeah, waxer. Why did I want to say wax sealer on that? Oh my gosh. That's a good jar. $5. It's gone. It's gone. Linda Arthur, I see you. She beat you by a millisecond, Paul. Sometimes we do this late in the show. Just get them going. Get them going. That's a good jar. That's way better than $5. I can tell you that. But all right, the stage is clear. We're going to. All right, you guys might enjoy this one. So this is a triple loop ball with all kinds of amber streaks in it, all around the jar. There's your base, made by the Owens machine. Number 2. All that yellowy stuff is amber streaking. I'm disgusted. Good night. Paul, oh my gosh. Don't even. Hang out and buy some ball jars. But yeah, it's filled with streaks. This is a ball streaker. This is a quart up in the threads. There's your insert. Yeah, Paul, come on. Hang out and look at some balls. I mean, ball jars. Triple loops. Improves. That's what I mean. Yes, quart. It's a quart size. That's a good jar. Let's start this one at $15. This is a cool jar. No damage on the lip. It's a smooth lip jar. 10, 15, something in there with the triple loops. I'm not sure. I don't got my exact dates locked down on the triples. All correct. Nice looking jar. Very distinctive amber streaking. 15 and go on that ball. On the blue ball. Quart. Jar. 15 with Eric, looking for 17. It's a pretty one. $17 with Ron, looking for 19. Yahoo! Right there, look at this. Yahoo.com. The wife is going back to school. Back to school. She's a teacher. Finally back. What a ride we had. We had the baby and then she was off for summer break and first day back tomorrow, officially. 18 with Eric, 21 with Ron, looking for 23. 21 looking for 23. Eric's at 23 looking for 25. Where has Greg? Greg's got something tonight. Greg Albright. Where is Gail Coppinger? That's what I want to know. Where is Gail? Been a bunch of people we haven't seen tonight. And a few people on we haven't seen in quite a while jumped on with us tonight. So it's pretty different mix on tonight with us. But I appreciate you guys for sure. Really, Gail? That's crazy. Yeah, her school, I don't know. They've been doing construction or something. I don't know if it has anything to do with that or just the time they start, but yep. It's a really good school district where she teaches. Ron's at 25. Eric's out. 25 seconds on the clock for you, Ron. I think Ron has been controlling the jar market in this auction. We have stayed right around 40 people though. I know we got a lot of people on for different stuff, but it's mostly jars. We've got 6 jars left. 6 jars left. We do have some marbles left. I didn't pull out a whole lot of bottles, but I do have some crazy stuff coming up for bottles, like historical flasks, and we still got goodies. We got a lot of stuff. I'll give you a little sneak peeker here, guys. Like, there's a lot of stuff we got to run through. That's just one wall of the cave down here. It's been non-stop. I try to clean everything. I don't like selling dirty stuff, as you guys can see. So, all these marbles we just got in. Dear Lord. All right, Ron, 25, you got it. Nice buy. Hey, Derek. How you doing, my man? Thanks for joining on a little bit here. Make sure you're liking. We're up to 50. We only need 5 more likes. Say it ain't so, Joe DiMaggio. We only need 5 more likes before we're giving something away. You better call a brother or sister, an aunt or an uncle, and say, smash that like button. This guy's show, because we're doing some free stuff. All right, here's another piece. I don't know if my fossil people are gone, but we can run them. We'll run one more. We're gonna set it down. All right, so this one is in the matrix. Right there, we got a Trilobite hanging out of the matrix. It's pretty cool how this one is. It sits very nicely. Just shy of an inch. It's maybe 3/4 of an inch. On this one, little Trilobite. We'll start him at 5. You can see how he was curling down into the bottom. But a lot of them's there. Nice little piece to display. Matrix. 5 with Greg, looking for 7. We never start till after Labor Day in New York. We need to enjoy our 67 days. I know, right, Christine? Nice little Trilobite there. I got the digging hands. Me and Chad went digging the other day. All I got was dirty and mosquito bitten and calloused hands. That's all I got for the dig, really. It was an overall success, I'd say. Not. 5 with Greg, looking for 7. 400 to 600 million years old Trilobite bug. This was before your great-grandmother Betty was alive, and her great-grandmother and her great-grandmother and her great-grandmother and her great-grandmother and her great-grandmother. It's like that 3.333 pi. It just never ends. I mean, because you can't even think about 5 to 600 million years old. That's just, I can't even think that high. I mean, if I had dollars in front of me, I'd try to count every one of them, but I don't. I'm about 5 to 600 million short of that. We got 5 with Greg, looking for 7. I think it's getting that towards the night we're rambling on here. I'll tell you what, we'll do this one then. I don't know if you might have any competition or not, Greg, but we can do some other fossils if you're interested. Just let me know. I've got other stuff than just trilobites, but they seem to be the most popular, the coolest. All right, Greg, you got it. $5 on that guy. Don't freak your wife out with these either, Greg. Let's see. Let me do a really special piece. Let's see. All right, so this one is really cool. This one is really cool. This one, guys, so in the fossil collecting world, collectors want what they call death plates, where you get multiple specimens on one piece of matrix. I believe this is the same one, but it's so cool. This thing was giant. I mean, this one was a big, large trilobite. And he's in 2 segments. There's the eyes. You can really see those eyes, how the bumps on them. And the nose right here. Again, they have bumps on them. And here's his body segment. So this was probably broken apart and it just fell on the seafloor, aka New York, central New York, seafloor. But yeah, this is a good size piece, and this is a giant 2-segmented trilobite. Right there. And we're gonna do choice. Let's do. I thought I had another one with multiple on it. Okay, so this one was cool. There were at least 2 or 3 on this piece. So this is the exo of one. This is the exo imprint, and this is the actual fossil, the trilobite right there. You can see he was burrowed down in, and I think this is a tail to another one. So there was multiple pieces on this matrix, but that's a pretty good size trilo right there. Do those 2 pieces, and we'll do one more. We're gonna do this one. I really like. I really like the matrix it's in. Nice, Gail. That's super cool. Trilobites are my favorite. I think they're pretty much the oldest you can get. And I'm gonna put some other ones out there. Here's some other stuff that you'll see with trilobites. So these are, let's see, let me get some more horn coral. These are all horn coral pieces. Let's put all those in there. These are all horn coral. This is what trilobites used to feed on. And if you can tell, some of this horn coral, they have little stars and it's crystallized over the years. I mean, this is millions of years of crystallization. But that was an animal. It was called horn coral. We'll do all those pieces in one lot. Really cool with the crystallization. And we'll do another. All right, so here's one that's really super cool, and I want to show you guys this. We do have bigger pieces, but this is what's called a cryonoid. You see the center? Sorry about my fingernails. Terrible looking fingers. But these have a star pattern inside of them. Isn't that absolutely crazy? Same era as the Trilobites. These are Crinoids. So this was a stem. It was a stem piece. See, they would get super long, but it's a segment to like a squid creature. But on the insides, let's see if I can zoom in. They have all different patterns inside of these things. Isn't that really wild? I think it is. I think it's cool. We're dropping members, but... All right, we'll put that in with there. It's a little segment to one of them cryonoids. They're actually little squids type things. Put a couple of them in there. Here's a different one. It's got a different pattern to it. We'll put that in there with that lot. All right, your choice on any of these here. We'll make this all one lot here. So 4 different lots. Some early stuff. And I'll tell you what, this is a really special piece. So this is a Bronchiopod. Really, really nice in the matrix. I love these because they look like eagle wings, and it's called a Bronchiopod. Same era in the Devonian period. Like anywhere from 300 to 500 million years. We'll do that one too. And you can shape, I mean, if you want to take a chance to not break the fossil, you could try to shape it into a much better matrix, but this one's a big chunky piece. This one's actually a large one. We've gotten a lot of broken ones of those, but very tough one to get. $5. $5, any lot. Your choice. These are some a little bit better ones, I guess. A little higher tier than, I don't know. The one, there's been a couple nice ones. The first 2 ones we did are probably like these or better. That one is so special. It's all in there. This one is big. It's a big Trilo. I wish that thing was completely intact. So if this one was completely intact, it would probably be at least, I would say at least 3 inches. So a completely intact Trilobite 3 inches long would probably be somewhere between 350 to 400. A Trilobite this size if he was completely intact. But I mean, I just look up what they're going for. I've never sold any. I'd rather just sell them to you guys for whatever. Mary's at 10, Derek's at 12. Mary's at 14, Derek's out. Your choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll show you guys one piece here too that I think my son picked up this one. I can't sell this one. But there is some of the nose on this thing. You guys can see the nose on that had so many sensors. It was almost like a toad. And this one's curled up. Look at those eyes. This is a big one. This one's a pretty good size. Pretty cool. 14, looking for 16, 25 seconds. All right, Mary, let us know which one you like, what lot you like. One, this is the Bronchiopod, Cryonoid, or one of the 3 Trilobites. Trilobites and horn, or oh my gosh, horn coral and Cryonoid pieces. Last one you put up. All right, so you want the Bronchiopod. That one is sweet. You got it. I think Erin might have found this one with me. The first time I took her to my secret spot, I think she found that guy. All right. Oh, I'll knock the table over. If you guys want to start them off again, if not, we'll put them aside. Five with Greg. Thank you, Greg. Looking for 7. Got Derek at 7, looking for 9. Thought I had more. I have bigger matrix pieces, but we'll save them for another auction. Here's one that I found, guys. So this is what's called a, I believe this is what's called a gastropod. It's like when your grandpa Francis, like Chad, his grandpa Francis has gastropod syndrome. No, that's what it's called. It's like a big, basically a big snail. It's called a gastropod. Very tough to find, actually. Big one too. I haven't cleaned any of these. I don't know how to clean them. Don't want to clean them. I just wash them. But this one's very tough. It's a big boy. Oh, I like this one. All right. All right, we'll put it up. This is a good piece. Bigger matrix on the gastropod. We got 13 with Greg, looking for 15. And we use a book. It's a fossil book. It's pretty good. It's like one of the New York State fossil books. It's actually an antique book, but it goes under really good detailed description with pictures and names and correct terminology and stuff like that. I'd have to get it back out and look at some of these, but I know that one. That one's definitely a gastropod. 22 with Bobby, looking for 24. $25 with Mary, looking for 27. I love the Trilobites. I mean, these other ones are cool, but I really like the bugs, the Trilobites. Let's see what other different ones I have here. All right, so if you guys want to get, hold on a second. All right, you guys want some cool stuff. I know we're getting out of glass, but this one's super cool. So this one I bought in a collection. I do believe this one's out of Canada. It's super cool. What are we at on this? We got Mary at 30. Bobby's out. Are you out? Derek. Okay, Derek was out. All right, Mary, let us know. You want the gastropod? I think you want that one. That's a good piece. And we don't do any gem or mineral shows. We probably should, but you got it. That one is awesome. All right, we're gonna take. So this one I got with that big. This was this was a fossil collection, an extensive fossil collection that I bought where that big trilobite came from Morocco. And I bought this piece. There was a couple Canadian pieces in there, but they are legit. You can tell just by the matrix it's in. See how it shines? It's all crystallized. There are fakes, guys, so just don't go to eBay and start buying what you think are fossils because people cast them, they mold them. Personally, I'd be skeptical unless I've seen certain things, but definitely you cannot. This is not fake stuff. I mean, you can see it, all the crystallization, how it shines. I did not pick this one up. All the rest of them I have picked up myself. But this one here, guys, is amazing with the... Remember how I told you the Cryonoid? I know this kind of turned into the gem and mineral show, but it is very interesting stuff. This is a little baby Cryonoid right there. Those are those segments that get very, very large, like this. Like this. I mean, and they get super, super big. But this is a little baby. And it has the stem. There's a certain name for it, but that's the head of it right there. And it's got some other pieces. It's a little bit larger. Cryonoid, maybe. And what's really cool about it is I think this is a larger Cryonoid with the head. And it's got some kind of like tail thing right there. This is a good piece. I think I paid $20 for this, to be honest with you. So I started at 20. But it's very cool. You never find little baby ones, and you never find them with the stems or the heads. And it's got multiple pieces on this piece of matrix. I don't know what that is, that black thing. Couple of shell imprints, Bronchiopod prints. But that one's really cool. I don't know if you guys got interest in that one, but I didn't dig this one. I bought that one. All right, if not, we'll go back to some glass. I like looking at I haven't done fossils in auction, I really like looking at it because I never look at it. It just sits upstairs in my box. All right, no other interest on these guys. I'll set them back. I gotta get some of these out and displayed anyhow, so I wanted to go through them. Amongst other things I need to display. All right, let's do... This is a good jar. Here's a nice early jar, guys. Let's see here, Greg. Now which... All right, so 1... 2... Keep throwing some in your auctions. Very interesting. Thanks, Gail. Yeah, we'll keep mixing some in. I've got so many I had to go through. So Greg, I think it was... Oh my gosh. Let me get the lights on. I think it was that big guy. That big dog. And I believe that guy that was sticking out, right? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which ones were there that I just put back. Because I got a few set over here that I was going to potentially run. Oh, yeah, the one with the... Yes. And the imprint of the one with the other couple pieces. Got it. Yeah, we'll do that, Greg. I got them aside for you. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see stuff like this. It's so cool. A guy introduced me to fossil hunting. I didn't even realize we could find stuff like this in my area, but it is fossil rich, especially in the Finger Lakes. You have to be in the Devonian period. There's a certain layer that you have to be in the Finger Lakes. Not all of it, but there's certain areas that you find these things. All right, sounds good, Greg. He's doing jars and cockroaches. That's a great mix, isn't it? But they're, Greg, but they're like 600 million year old cockroaches, so it makes them cool. Well, is Gail on here? Wondering what the heck was going on, why we're selling bugs. All right. All right, so here's an early Mason's patent jar, guys. This is a quart. This is a transitional. It should have had a number or a letter in there. Unmarked base. Nice early. This is a late 1860s, 1870s jar. Couple little flea bites, or not flea bites, but little exterior flakes. Couple little nicks off the top of the lip. But this is an early one. It's got funky S's too. You see how those S's are? Weird spacing. And there was something else with this. Oh, backwards apostrophe on this one too. Unmarked jar, but it's an early one. Quart. Nice early jar here. There's your lid, just a regular standard lid. I don't know. 15 bucks. It's an early jar, earlier style Mason's patent. There's something so wonky about it. Like, it's like weird spacing right here. And Suns is like, I don't know, the S's, I guess. No base, mold, early. Yes, they are. It's really weird. And this S is small and this S is larger. I think that's what it is. I think that this S is too small and this one's too big. That's kind of throwing me off a little. But it's the earlier one. It should have had a letter or a number here. It's in that era for sure. Got 15 with Russell looking for 17 on the early Mason's patent jar. $15 with Russell looking for 17. So Eric, it means basically in the beginning of time, like the land before time. So Mason started off with the Crowley towns. They're very small print, square shoulder, basically completely flat jars, early Crowley towns. And they started doing lettered and numbered beehives, which were almost 90-degree angle flat. Those came next. So when I say transitional, I mean like they were starting to transition into from the early jars. Transition from one jar to the next. And I think these were just after beehives. So this is kind of like a third generation going from the beginning. But it's one of the early Mason's patent jars. It's not like a CFJ Mason's patent. This is one of the early ones. 112 in Sacramento. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It was like 65 degrees today here. It was not too warm, but we've been needing it. 12 with Greg looking for, I'm sorry, 17 with Greg looking for 19. That's too hot. That is way too hot. 19 with Russell looking for 21. And a lot of the early molds too are unmarked bases. They didn't really have a whole lot of mold numbers. Sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. But you'd see a lot of maker's marks on the molds on the early jars, like L and W, or different things like that. They'd actually attribute to who it was on the base, like S&R, Southwick and Reed, the people who started Clyde and the early stuff. The early Mason's patent jars that were made at Clyde Glassworks will say S&R on the base. S&R. Those are good ones, guys. Sometimes they're beehives, sometimes they're not, I think. It might be a beehive jar where it's completely 90-degree angled, flat on the base. No rounded heel to it. So, hopefully it helps you out a little bit more. I mean, it's just stuff that I picked up through really a lot of the collectors over the last 7 years on Facebook and the jar world. Me listening and learning. Handling a lot of it. Haven't yet handled a Crowley Town jar other than being broke, but hopefully. Me and Chad dug one in a bunch of pieces. We were heartbroken. I've dug the lids to the early Crowley Towns, but Haven't got real good condition stuff as far as the early ones. All right, we got Greg at 21, going to the clock, 25 seconds. You got it, Eric, no problem. Ten seconds, guys. I know, the Crowley Town. That's my dream jar too. I think me and Chad, we got it on video. One of the videos that we dug, I think it was where we dug the or the Spencer jar out of Rochester. The video is posted. I think we showed a picture of the broken Crowley Town that we dug out of a pit. Ugh, heartbroken. And I dug a couple broken ones out of a dump where I got a bunch of Crowley Town lids, but they were really rusty. Still went okay though. Greg Albright, you got it. Nice early jar. Let's see what other early jars we got. Let's see. Here's a semi-early one. So this is the Arched Masons. We've had a couple of these here recently. I think we had at least one or two of them. This is the Arched Masons. Patent November 30th, 1858. This is a 210 base mold. And if you're a jar collector, guys, really pay attention to the base molds, because that gives you an idea of where the jar was made and what it looks like. If it's larger, if it's smaller, if it has patent dates. It's really giving you an idea where the glass was blown at. If it's an F compared to a G or whatever it can be. It really tells a story on those base molds, so pay attention to those. Yeah, this isn't, is it, Luke? Is this the one you were, this isn't the one you were looking for. You were just looking for Masons, the large Masons, right? Because I've had these. I haven't had, or I haven't gotten the one you're looking for yet. There's not, Gail. There's really not. I know somebody in the jar world is supposed to be doing some kind of a book. I don't know what that entails, but that would certainly be helpful for people, because I certainly don't know all the molds and exact glass houses where they were made, but I could tell you Ball made, Mason's patent, Clyde made. A lot of the heroes, you know, base molds, Canadian molds for the gems, hero gems. There's a lot of different indications, and A molds usually were Tudor Rose made molds, but it's pretty vast. I picked it up pretty quick, but it's a lot to throw at you just talking here, so. All right, guys, this lip on this one's real nice, no issues. Tons of bubbles in this thing. Nice clean quart. We'll start it at 10. Yeah, that's what I thought he was looking for, Gail. Yep, I know which one you're looking for, Luke. I'll get it. I've had them. I've had them in the past. I mean, years ago, but I've had them. We'll get them. 10 with Gail on this one, looking for 12. Hopefully I'll find one at Shups Grove, so you never know. 12 with Ron, looking for 14. $14 with Gail, looking for 16. And there is a specific place that these came from with these Arched Masons with the big gap with patent down low. I don't know if it's Hemingway. I don't know. But it's definitely a distinct mold that I had known and forgotten. It might say in the red book. So that's where the red book helps sometimes, is if it does say molds known to be made at X, Y, and Z. 18 with Gale. Ron is out, looking for 20. Thank you, Ron. 18, looking for 20. No, you don't, Gil. You don't. They're getting more popular because you don't see a whole lot of them. You see more, you know, front and boss Mason's pattern than you do like the arched like that. Going to the clock for you. 25 seconds. Oh, snap. We hit it. We did it. We done did it. We done did it. Oh, boy. I just looked up, and there it is. 54 likes on my screen. That means 55 on yours. We hit our goal for tonight. 55 likes. That's right. It's giveaway time. 55 time. 55 giveaway. We got the glow show. Somebody's got to win here. That's Gail. Gail, see, I didn't think we were going to do it tonight, guys. I appreciate it. We hit that mark. We're going higher and higher each time. 55 tonight. Sweet doggy. 55 likes. Love it. Aaron's probably like, what is he doing down there? I'm going to murder him. Okay. Yeah. She's definitely mad at me. I can hear her stirring upstairs. That was a little loud. I got excited. When it's giveaway time, I get excited. I don't know what happens, but I get all antsy. It's just, I like doing it. She's definitely mad at me. She's coming downstairs. We're in trouble. I'm going to blame it on you guys for giving me all the likes. 55 like show. That's what I like to see. 55 for tonight. Sweet. All right, we're going to start giving stuff away. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen right now. And the first thing, because we've done it, we're going to give away. We're going to give away a little Trilobite. Right there, a little Trilobite in the Matrix. And I mean, if you don't think this stuff is cool, I don't know what kind of stuff you think is cool. You're probably in the wrong show. But this is the oldest thing you will have in your house you may ever acquire. You got to think it's cool. Right there. So we're giving that piece of Trilobite right there. Good size piece. In the Matrix. We're giving that guy away. Why not? They'll all be wrapped up nice. We're going between 1 and 50 tonight. It's going to get kind of wild. I'm sure it's going to get kind of wild. Albert is going to take our guess and hide it underneath of the St. John Fishers alumni. Right there, a coffee cup. All right, guys, between 1 and 50, let's see them for the Trilobite. The Trilobite bug. 500 to 600 million years old. First number I see that hits it. But you got to be subscribed. Oh, right there, number 2. Number 2, I seen it hit by Gail Coppinger. She was like, 1, 2, 3. Gail, you got it, number 2. Gail, you win all of our giveaways. How do you do that? Number 2, Gail Coppinger, you have got a 100 million year old bug coming in your next package. It's been dead for a few 100 million years, but you got it. Number 2, Gail. 2, Trilobite. Boom. That worked. Gail went 1, 2, 3. She did the the Coppinger method. I don't know what that is, but you got it. Free. But that's not it yet. We're not done. Don't anybody go anywhere. You got to be subscribed though to get the perks of the show. You got to be subscribed and registered in with us. All right? No non-subscribers are winning nothing unless you're subscribed and registered. All right, we're doing... Let's pull something. Let's do it. How about... How about a fruit jar? How about a Whitney? Whitney Mason fruit jar. Patent 1858. How about this one? We're giving this one away with all the bubbles. Great color too. Nice blue. How about that? I think we're going to do that one. Aaron's coming down to yell at me because we're giving away too much product. All right, we're going between 1 and... Let's see... Hold on. You guys are jumping the gun. Nope, nothing. Don't. You guys are going too fast, Jerry. Don't get disqualified. You don't want to get disqualified. When I say go. I didn't say go yet. All right. It's under the mug. Oh, Hooper, you're jumping the gun. You're going to get disqualified. You're going to wreck the whole show. Stop. I forgot my number. Darn it all. All right, it's between 1 and 30. Between 1 and 30, go. First one that hits it. As long as you're registered. Haven't seen it. It's got to get hit. Uh-oh, here comes Gail with that method. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Gail, you already won one though, Gail. You got it, number 8. It was Ale. How are you typing so fast? Gail, it was 8. The first 8 I seen was Gail. Gail, all right, so here's the thing, Gail. Do you want to switch it? Because we can't give you 2, Gail. That's just not fair. She has been drinking some of that double distilled crazy sweet nectar. It was number 8 and Gail got it. I'll tell you what, Gail. We're going to do another giveaway and I'm going to give you how about $5 in auction credit? How's that sound? Or you want to swap them out? You want the jar? Is that fair? I guess we should say once you win one, you're out. You're disqualified. You can't be a double dipper, even though you have crazy luck and you are crazy good. All right, so let's say Gail's gonna take the jar, and she's gonna swap with the Trilo. All right, so the Trilo is back on the table, and we're gonna do that guy. Gail C, right there. Yeah, but we can't be picking favorites, Bobby. She can't just go a point a winner. We got to do it fair. All right, Gail got a free jar and a free Trilobite, but she swapped it out because she's trying to be a free giveaway hog. I'm just kidding, Gail. I'm just kidding. You're awesome. I didn't clarify the rules. All right, we're going with this number. All right, what's the number? I forgot the number. Can you guys see it? You didn't see it, did you? All right, between 1 and 40. 1 and 40 for the Trilobite. And Gail's ineligible. She's won too many. Oh my gosh. Russell Ackroyd, number 20, right off the bat. No other comments required. Russell, you know my favorite number is 20, I think. That's not fair. Russell Ackroyd. Let's give it up, guys, for the contest tonight. For the winners, the giveaways. I appreciate everybody. Number 20, Russell Ackroyd, going to you, brother. That was like right off the bat. I don't know how you guys pick them that fast. Free. Going to Russell. All right, I burn up a heck of a lot of sticky notes. I should take stock in 3M with their sticky notes. I mean, I must go through. Jeez, keeping them in business. Yep. Although, guys, you do know the finals for the duck race is this Wednesday. So Thursday night is going to be season 3 eligible. Tonight was not. I did mention that in the beginning, so. This has nothing to do with any duck race because we are in the transition stage for one auction. Because the finals, you guys are going to want to check that out. Even if you're not in it, I hope you guys are all in next season, in season 3. But it's going to be fun. So I think we're going to call it a night, guys, with that, with the giveaways and everything. I appreciate everybody. Heck, we're at 55 likes. Can't ask for much more than that. I hope everybody has a great rest of their Labor Day. And I'm going to get everything packed up tomorrow. I'll send you guys out invoices. We'll make your boxes again for this week. And we'll be back again on Thursday. Let me show you guys a couple of pieces we are going to have to get you all excited about. And we will make sure that everybody's aware of what's going on. In Thursday's auction, we've got some stunning pieces coming. Absolutely killers. So, all right, guys, look forward to it. And if you haven't seen any of those videos or liked any of those videos we got out there, make sure you're at least liking them. You don't have to watch them, but we got some pretty good content out there going. We're going to keep it coming. So, all right, guys, thanks again. Have a good night. Later, guys.